Hello everyone, and welcome to Soundtrack Scramble, the panel of real-time music arrangement mayhem. Today we have 5 phenomenal composers here that are going to be randomly assigned a piece of famous video game music on the spot, and they will then have about 40 minutes to rearrange that piece so that it fits a completely different emotion or feeling, which we have also randomly assigned ahead of time. Before we get started, just a couple quick housekeeping bits. This panel is pre-recorded, however, at least a few of us on the panel will be in the chat while it's airing so that we can answer questions, so be on the lookout for us there. And before I have each of our panelists introduce themselves, I'll quickly introduce myself. I'm Josh Altman. I'm a co-founder of a small game studio called Digital Daydream, and I will be your host for tonight. I feel truly honored to be sharing a virtual stage with all of these people, so let me hand it on over to them. I'm just going to go in the order that y'all are on my screen. So Megan, would you like to go first?
Hello, my name is Megan Carnes. I'm a Chicago-based composer and game designer. Everything I'm working on right now is like secret NDA stuff. But I compose music for games like Starweaver and Helheim Hassel, and I'm also currently making my own game that generates music based on tarot readings. It's called Divinuet. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gewehr, a composer and sound designer. I'm based in Louisville, Kentucky, and I guess my big project right now is a short film that's being made based on the webcomic Lackadaisy. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Hey everybody, I'm Trevor Whitaker Black. I'm a composer for film and for games. I worked on Kill It With Fire, and I'm going to be doing some work on an upcoming indie from PAX Rising called Orbitals that you all should check out. And I have a panel on Monday at PAX, so if you're at PAX in person, please come hang out for writing contracts for music in video games, especially if you're a composer, because I want you to make more money.
Hi, I'm Neha. I am a freelance composer sound designer from Quebec City. I'm currently working on, actually, we just released MiniMaker, which is a really cool sandbox video building game. So if you're into creativity and making stuff, it's for you, especially if you're a perfectionist, because there's no undo button. So good luck. And I'm also doing sound design for Venba, which is a cooking narrative game about a South Asian woman immigrating to Canada in the 80s.
Hey, I'm Hassan. I'm a North Carolina-based composer and narrative designer. I'm actually in the middle of a pretty narrative design-heavy period, so I have not touched my DAW in like a month, but we will see what I can do.
That's very exciting. And so now the chaos begins. How it's going to work, we're going to just go down the line in the order that you introduced yourselves, and for each of you, we'll spin the wheel of music, and you'll get your randomly assigned game music. We already took care of randomly assigning the musical feelings for each panelist ahead of time, just so they can set up their workstations accordingly ahead of time and save that time. As soon as your music has been picked, we'll spread out into breakout rooms and start the composing. And I'll go around checking in with each panelist as they compose, and then we'll come back together at the end and listen to the final products. So with that, it is time to consult the wheel. Up first, Megan. Megan, you had Mysterious for your feeling assigned, correct? Mysterious.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we're going to hear rearranged Mysterious.
Nervous.
Double Dash Luigi Circuit. Are you familiar with that one? And do you want to do this one, or you want to re-roll that again?
I'll do it. I don't know it offhand. I know I've played it and will know it once I listen to it. So yeah, I'm fine with it.
Cool. That's very exciting. We're going to normally very upbeat song. We're going to hear it Mysterious. I believe M, I had you next. M, yeah. Can you remind us of what feeling you drew?
It was funky.
Funky. What are we going to hear rearranged? Funky. Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
What do you think? You good with that one, or do you want to roll that one again?
Let's just see what I can make happen.
Cool.
I'm fine with that.
That's very exciting. That's a very kind of ethereal sounding piece originally. It'll be interesting to hear it funky. Awesome. Next, let's do Trevor. Trevor, you had goofy and silly. Is that correct?
I think technically it was goofy / silly / lighthearted.
Nice. I think you can interpret that either as a combination of the three or one of them individually. It is up to you.
I'm so excited.
Let's see what happens. Oh.
Am I going to do another Super Smash? Okay.
Trevor, you did a Super Smash Brothers theme last time, and this, I don't think it was this one, though. This is the ultimate main theme. You want to tackle this one or draw a different one?
I don't know if I know the ultimate main theme. Can I do a non-Super Smash property this time?
Let's roll it again. Okay. Get you a non-Super Smash property. Oh!
Okay. Oh, you psyched me out because I love Kingdom Hearts, but Tetris is great.
Awesome. We're going to hear a goofy Tetris. That'll be very interesting. Can't wait. I believe Neha was next. Is that correct? And can you remind us what feeling you drew?
I had Full of Longing.
Full of Longing. Let's see what we're gonna hear. Full of Longing. Doom.
Great.
The originally very dark and kind of hard rock inspired Doom. What do you think?
I'll take it.
We'll take it. That's gonna be a really interesting mix.
Is that E1M1? Full of Longing?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be really good. All right, next, Hassan. Can you remind us what feeling you drew?
Yeah, I also had Mysterious, so hopefully I don't also have Megan's song.
We'll definitely re-roll it if we draw the same song there. But 2 Mysteriouses this time around. Let's see what the second Mysterious arrangement will be. Oh-ho! First Steps from Celeste. What do you think about that?
I don't know if I know. Is that the one from the soundtrack that is Mysterious?
It's I guess they all have an air of mystery at some points, but I would call it more of a kind of it's like ramping up kind of feeling, like the adventure's about to begin. Okay. So it could go either way. You want to tackle this one, or you want to try for a different one?
Yeah, I'll try this one.
Cool. Gonna hear some First Steps from Celeste. All right, let me stop my screen share here. I'm gonna send y'all to breakout rooms and set a timer. Here we go. I will see you all soon. Good luck. Get composing. All right, so while we give them a few minutes to start composing before we start checking in, I'll give a quick recap of what we'll be hearing and tell you a little bit about each of the original songs that these composers will be rearranging. So Megan drew the tune Luigi's Circuit from Mario Kart Double Dash, which was released in 2003 for the Nintendo GameCube. This tune, which is actually really called just Circuit, but often referred to as Luigi's Circuit, was originally composed by Shinobu Nagata. She composed and arranged most of the music for Mario Kart Double Dash as well as Mario Kart DS. And here is some of that tune now. So we'll be hearing Megan's take on that tune, but with a mysterious feel. M drew Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger, composed by Yasunori Mitsuda. Chrono Trigger was released for the Super Nintendo in 1995 as the first game in the Chrono series. Mitsuda composed most of the Chrono Trigger music, and is also known for composing all of the music for the sequel, Chrono Cross. and we will hear M's take on a funky version of this tune. Let's listen to some of that now. Next, Trevor drew the theme Tetris. This one is unique in that the original tune is actually taken from a 19th century Russian folk song. The arrangement for Tetris was arranged by composer Hirokazu Tanaka for the Nintendo Game Boy release of Tetris. Tanaka is also known for composing many of the other well-known Nintendo games, including Metroid, Mother, Earthbound, Kid Icarus, and Super Mario Land, to name a few. While this tune is often referred to as just Tetris or even the Tetris main theme, the track is actually originally called Type A, as it is played in the Type A level in the Game Boy Tetris game. But later on, that same theme would eventually become known as just kind of the Tetris theme for some future games. Next, Neha drew Doom. Much like Tetris, this tune is commonly just called Doom, but it actually has another name. It's actually called At Doom's Gate, and is also known as E1M1, as that was the level in which the theme was introduced, or it occurred. Doom itself was released in 1993, and the music for Doom was composed by Robert Prince, or Bobby Prince. Bobby Prince has created music and sound effects for many other games, including Wolfenstein 3D, Duke Nukem 2, Doom 2, and others. And we will hear Neha's take on Doom, but full of longing. Let's listen to the original Doom now. And finally, Hassan drew First Steps from the game Celeste, which was released in 2018, the most recent of all the games that we will be hearing tunes from tonight. The soundtrack for Celeste was composed by Lena Raine, and First Steps is the second track on the soundtrack, as it plays as the player faces the first level of the game. Lena is also known for her work on Minecraft, Guild Wars 2, Chicory, and other popular titles. And she's also been a past Soundtrack Scramble panelist. And tonight we will hear Hassan's take on First Steps, but with a mysterious feeling. So let's listen to that original First Steps now. All right, now that we've given the composers just a couple minutes to at least get started on their arrangements, I think we'll start going around and checking in now. I'll just go to each of them and ask them how they're doing, get them to explain what their thought process is. So let's get started now.
Hello.
Hello there. I'm so sorry that such a short period of time has passed.
It's okay.
Gonna check in here. Can you remind us what piece you are arranging into what feeling?
Yeah, so I have the Luigi circuit music from Mario Kart Double Dash, which, by the way, I totally do know. As soon as I heard it, I was
nice.
like, oh yeah, this one.
That's
I'm
like
excited.
The Mario Kart one, at least in my
Yeah,
brain.
exactly. Yeah.
Do you already have any ideas flowing? What's your thought process at this point?
A little bit. Okay, so I just loaded some tremolo violins, but right now I just have the melody and the oboe, and I made it minor, but kept some of the I kept an A natural in there, even though it's in C minor. So I'll just
cool.
play it.
I love it.
That's literally all I have so far. But yeah,
that's so exciting. What I'm curious, when you hear mysterious, what in your brain, how are you interpreting mysterious?
I think maybe since it's a Mario game, my mind went to kind of more like cutesy haunted house type levels, that kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Or
the oboe already level. Fits that. Yeah, an underground level, totally. Well, I will let you get back to it, and I will be back in somewhere around 15 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
How is it going?
It's going all right. I'm pretty early stages still here.
Yeah, I've given y'all less than 10 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
This is very much the preliminary round. But Can you just remind everyone real quick what tune you're rearranging and to what feeling?
So this is Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger, but funky.
But funky. What are your ideas so far?
So I have drums I think are probably most important to me here, and so I want to make sure those are feeling good. And I'm kind of just laying parts out right now, and then I think I might switch around some stuff instrumentation wise, but I want to just get all the notes down as quick as I can, because my instinct is always to mess around with stuff forever, and I just can't do that here. So
when time is of the essence. Nice. Yeah. Getting everything down on paper. Do you usually go straight into a DAW, or do you do notation software beforehand, or what's your style?
It's almost always right into a DAW. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, cool. I will let you get back into it, and I will be back for another check-in in about 15-ish minutes.
Sounds good.
See you soon. Trevor lost power. I cannot believe it. His power went out at his house. That's hilarious and stressful. I don't believe it. That is such wild timing.
I got up. I was like, I wonder how quickly I can learn these chords on ukulele. And then my whole house went.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
It's all right. We're going to see how much I lost out of Cubase real quick, I guess.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Your computer went down too. Oh
yeah,
gosh.
Everything.
Oh no. Well, for this check-in, then maybe we can suffice with, you said you're going for some ukulele?
Yeah, there's going to be ukulele in here. Maybe it will be me playing nothing but ukulele at the end to you over the telephone? I don't know.
Only time will tell.
Only time and the Texas power grid will tell. I'll have something for you.
Well, good luck. I will see you in
buddy.
15 minutes or so.
Bye.
Bye. Neha, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
How's it going?
Great. I could show you my thing.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah. But by the way, my tablet is empty because I'm improvising.
Oh, cool.
And that's how I write.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
It's completely empty. That was the joke. It is empty.
Nice. So is your process normally that you always sit down at a piano?
Yeah, I go, I have my controller here, and there you see the piano over there. I go improv, and then I sit back, and I'm like, yay.
Nice.
So it is normal.
Cool.
Yeah, so I had the Doom opening thing with a crazy guitar, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know it by ear, but then I was like, oh crap, not this. I might have slightly regretted saying yes to it, but it's okay. I've got it. I have something going on. I think it'll work.
What what are you gonna do? What's your plan on like what to do to that to make it sound full of longing?
Full of longing. I mean, I'm completely changing the rhythm for one.
Nice.
It is like a third of the speed. Add in a lot of pedal. We like pedal.
Nice. Some chords
nice
washing
piano.
over the.
Exactly.
That's very exciting. Well,
maybe add a music box. I'm not sure yet.
Ooh.
I haven't fully figured that out.
Cool.
But we'll be pulling some strings.
ooh, nice. All evoking longing. Well, cool. I will leave you to it, and I will check in again in like 10-ish minutes.
Perfect.
Good luck.
See you.
Hello.
Oh, hi. How are
How's
you
it?
doing?
I'm doing. I totally did not remember this track, even though it's probably like the first track in the soundtrack. But
This is Celeste First Steps, right? And you're doing it mysterious.
yes, mysteriously.
What
So
What are you planning on? What are your current plans on how to translate that to something more mysterious? And I'm curious how you're interpreting mysterious too. What does mysterious mean to you?
that is a good question. So I guess the first thing, what I'm currently doing, the plan is doing things like slowing down the tempo, putting the track in a minorish kind of key, and having these chord changes that are kind of unresolved for most of the track, just to increase just the anticipation. And remind me again what the second part of that question was.
Just kind of how you're interpreting mysterious. Like, are you picturing that as like spooky, or is it mysterious like a case that needs to be solved, like a crime thriller?
Yes, I'm approaching it in kind of a anxious, ethereal kind of way.
Yeah.
So the mountain is kind of magical, but also pretty scary, but also beautiful, that sort of thing.
That makes total sense. Awesome. Well, I will continue the rotation and leave you to it and be back in just a little bit.
Oh, hey.
Hi. We
Cool.
are back for some more mysterious Mario Kart Luigi Circuit.
All right.
Can you tell us about what you've been developing?
Yeah, I added, let me actually label these for myself. I added some violins and some cello. And I also spent like 10 minutes of this time doing some troubleshooting because my computer was getting angry.
Oh, no.
I think I fixed it. But yeah, I'll just show you what I have. Is the volume okay?
That's great.
Yeah.
Mysterious indeed.
Thank you.
The tremolo on the violins makes it feel like that kind of. I'm picturing like a cartoon character peeking around a corner or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm glad.
That's really great. What are you thinking going forward? What's the kind of thing you want to do next?
So once it finishes this kind of first phrase, it then gets doubled with like this kind of whistle thing in the original one. I'm trying to figure out what to do for that. Because I definitely want like something to kind of emulate that, like some kind of other, mysterious instrument.
Some other voice to join in the mix.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out for the next thing. But yeah, finishing out this phrase and then doing that next one. It's kind of like it has the first few measures are the same, but then it goes to the da 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 da.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
That part always sticks out in my head. I am thrilled to hear more, and we will in probably 10 minutes. We'll see you in a few.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello there. We
How's
are
it
back
going?
to hear some more funky Chrono Trigger Corridors of Time.
Yeah.
How is it going, and can you tell us what you've been developing?
I'm working on it. I was working on like a little vamp, and then I paid a little closer attention to the song, and I realized that my key was a little wrong.
Oh no.
Just making a couple adjustments.
Nice. Do you have anything in your DAW that you want to show us at this point?
Yeah, I can show you
Awesome.
a piece of it. Okay, let's see. So I gotta fill some things in, but like there's a thing happening here.
It's such a groovy little vamp. Actually, I never thought that I could hear Corridors of Time and like bop my head like that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but like I was like, yeah, I feel like I can make this work.
I'm really into that. I'm excited to hear more once we come back around. I will leave you back to it. But
right.
yeah, we'll see you in like we've got like 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Good luck. We are back for some more goofy / silly / lighthearted Tetris.
Okay. It's fun party time. That's what I decided on. And there will be ukulele, but you don't get it yet.
Oh boy.
So thankfully the internet, I think maybe even you found an arrangement that just like had the chords straight on it, all piano sheet music ready to go. So come back from power outage of the century coming up.
Nice. Do you have anything in the DAW you want to show us this time around?
Yeah, can I pop into, let's see. All right, I'm gonna give you the first little bit here.
No.
That's all you get for now.
Stopping it there. Oh well, we'll have to hear the drop next time, I guess.
We gotta build some drama first.
So are you insinuating that there's going to be ukulele? Can we expect a ukulele after the drop?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna try it out once I say see you in a second, and we'll see. But that's my hope that works.
Excellent. Well,
okay.
I'm pumped to hear the result and hear the drop maybe next time. So there's like a little more than 10 minutes left. So so I'll be back.
Okay.
See you soon.
See ya.
We are back for some more Doom, but on the lighter side. Full of longing.
Or sadder.
Or sadder.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you guide us through what you've been developing?
Yes, here we go. There we go.
Oh, it's so good. It's so full of longing. Oh, that's fantastic. Can you walk us through what was your thought process and what do you want to do going forward in the last few minutes?
So first, I couldn't find my cable that connected my big piano to this, and like it's just technical difficulties like on 100. So I wrote my piano left hand and right hand at the same time because like I improvised. I was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Nice.
I wanted a subtle Alberti bass-ish on the left hand and right hand counter melody and the melody. Mm-hmm. And you know how fast the melody is, right? So I just took the thematic of that and put that in. And then like a music box thing, just because, I mean, that's like really childhood reminiscence, right? It just makes you sad. So here we are.
It's very sweet sounding. It's like a sweet kind of memory or something like that.
Yeah.
Sad but sweet. Oh, melancholic maybe. It's so good. What are the last things you want to try to tackle here going into the last leg of the race?
So I would have really liked to add like a transition to another key. I do not know if I have time for that. We'll see.
Nice. Time will tell. I will leave you to it so you can get to that. Where's my timer? I'm going to give y'all like 8 more minutes.
Awesome.
And then we'll come back together and quickly show everyone's last or final products. So
Perfect.
I will call y'all back soon.
Hey,
I am back for some more Mysterious Celeste. Can you walk us through what you've been developing?
Yes. Okay. So the first thing I did was like try and learn part of the song to be able to arrange it. I laid out like the first real melody that we hear. And from there, I kind of just started playing with the harmony of it. And like I was saying before, trying to make the harmony somewhat like unresolved for most of it. Also minorish. In terms of instrumentation, I have like string pads and like these solo string instruments, just to also play with the harmony a little bit. I can play what I'm working with right now so far.
Cool. Yeah, play as any segment you want or the whole thing, up to you.
Yeah, I'll play like the first part here.
Sneak peek. Cool. It's definitely a much more mysterious vibe with the like texture of the kind of moving harmonies that you put underneath. What's been your thought process on picking what you've put in there, and what do you want to do in the last couple minutes here?
You mean like instrumentation? What I put in?
Instrumentation and just like your thought process on why put in the various harmonies you've put in there, the whole thing.
Yeah, instrument wise, I started with the piano just because that's my sketching instrument, but it also, I think, lends the piece a kind of sort of lonely quality, which sort of feeds into the mysterious vibe, I think.
Yeah.
And then from there, I kind of went with string pads for like a similar reason. I guess what I've been picturing is just like mountain levels in video games, and they tend to have like long string pads, and sometimes they'll have solo instruments come in like that. But I did want to make sure to have some sort of electronic arpeggio going on. So there is like a little bell that is an electronic instrument just to match like the original general vibe.
Nice. What do you want to try to crank out in the last couple minutes here?
I have no idea. We'll see.
It'll be a surprise for all of us.
Yeah.
We'll see you in some fashion soon. Oh, the final stretch. I get to just sit here. I imagine all of them are frantically arranging.
We did it, everyone.
Welcome back.
Those last 8 minutes, though, wow.
How was everyone feeling? What was the rush at the end more stressful, or was it also like a pretty productive last couple minutes?
Yeah, I got some stuff. I felt like I was like Cutthroat Kitchen or something, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how fast I work until it's 5 minutes to deadline, and then I'm like, wow, I'm so fast at this.
I hope this is the only place that everyone has deadlines that are down to minutes. Otherwise, that's cruel. Okay, we are here to now hear some final presentations of what everyone has been able to create in the past 40 minutes. Some rapid fire composing. So what we'll do here, we'll just go in that same order. Megan, you're up first. Would you like to show us what you've got?
Oh God, I'm first. Okay, no pressure. So I had the Luigi circuit music from Mario Kart Double Dash. As Josh and I were saying, it's kind of like the Mario Kart song. wanted to make it mysterious. So I was telling Josh I kind of went for like cutesy haunted house level type music, or yeah, that's basically it. And I guess I will play it now.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, there
Whoa.
it is.
So good.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I wanted to add like another instrument at the end because the track kind of like builds up a lot, but I ran out of time. But yeah.
So good. When it goes into that harmony change at the end there, it really caught me. It's so good. It really did make me feel like it's the intro to some scene and some character is poking around a corner looking for what's coming next.
Thank you. That's what I was going for. Kind of like a Scooby-Doo type feel, I guess.
Mysterious Luigi Circuit. Now I want to see a spooky themed Luigi Circuit course. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Amazing. Well, next up, M, would you like to share your screen?
Sure. Yeah, I ran into a little bit of difficulty, so I had to work with a pretty small section of corridors at a time, but funky. But here's what I got.
Yeah.
Amazing. Fantastic. So I have never... I never thought I would hear Corridors of Time in a way that makes me like bounce my head contagiously.
Yeah, I was surprised at like how well this worked actually.
It's so good. I want to hear more of this groove. I want to hear. It's so good. Now that we've heard some funky Chrono Trigger, Trevor, if you would like to share your screen.
Okay, so I started working on this, and then my power went out after I had like a couple measures down, and I just had to like scramble to get everything back up. And by the time I had it back up, I kind of knew what direction we were going in terms of like lighthearted and silly, and we went full like Major Lazer like goofy house music. So here it is.
Oh, it's so good.
That's so good. Thank you.
I really want that to be on like a Tetris 99 remixed level of some kind now. That's so good.
Oh, yeah. I might finish it. It was too fun.
That might be the first drop that has happened in a soundtrack Scramble song that I can recall.
I had to move so fast. I was like, I'm gonna lean into the stuff I've been making like since college and just do full dance music.
Well done. We've now heard Tetris as house music. Goofy, silly, and lighthearted indeed. And now let's finally hear the Full of Longing Doom.
Sorry, I'm back. I was saying this is a Doom arrangement, but full of longing. Surprise, I guess.
Sweet. Let's hear it. Wow.
Oh my god. Was it about to loop too? It was about to have like a seamless loop. Oh my god.
Seamlessly loop.
That's amazing.
Oops.
Sad Doom guy. So good. Longing for the world that was once not full of demons, I guess.
Yay.
Amazing. I love the music box feel. You said at one point in our check-ins that you were going for the music box feel. It's so well done. Hassan, would you like to show us your final product?
So I did Celeste, Mysterious. Basically, I was making it this like ethereal kind of mountain level in a video game track. But I also don't really know this track, so it's basically like the first tiny bit of melody just repeated over and over again.
Yes, the final dramatic chord.
Cool.
So cool. I love the different shifts of the chords that you had going on underneath with the pads and the strings. It definitely has that kind of like you said, the mountain level in a video game, which I guess is actually very on brand for Celeste now that I'm thinking about it.
I remember. I did not get that far.
It does end on a snowy mountain. Well, that wraps it up for us. That completes our panel. Real quick, rapid fire, I want to give you all a quick chance to plug anything you want to plug. We'll go right around the circle just in the same order. So Megan, if you want to quickly just rapid fire, shoot off anything you want to plug.
I don't have anything coming out in like the near future, so I guess just follow me on Twitter for updates. That's at Megan Composer. Yeah.
Awesome. M?
I'm on Twitter at MW Gewehr, and I have music at millionsunday.bandcamp.com.
Cool. Awesome. Hassan?
Hassan, my Twitter handle is at Mr. Hassan-san. Maybe watch for something coming out in October, perhaps.
Trevor?
Hey, I'm on Twitter at Trevor W. Black. You can listen to my music there. I do composer challenges and release silly music. And if you happen to be at PAX right now, go to the Sandworm Room on Monday at 12. We're talking about video game contracts. And there will... I have to put a Dune reference in there now. I'll figure that out.
Neha?
Hi, you can follow me at Neha Patel on Twitter. I'll be in Australia in October at Melbourne International Games Week talking about the sound of MiniMaker, which is the game I worked on. And be able to check me out on Bandcamp. And yeah.
Amazing. Well, that wraps it up for us. Couple quick thank yous. Thank you to all of you here, panelists. Thank you so much for your patience and your time. Thank you to all of you watching. And lastly, thank you to the Penny Arcade staff for letting us put this digital panel together, making that possible. That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in to another Soundtrack Scramble.
Thank you.